Hello and welcome back to another Fate Grand Horror video. So yeah, we'll be continuing with the collab event. So yeah, let's begin. I only did a bit of farming, but new nodes should be unlocked today, so I'll be doing that. Last time, I think we reached our house and we were attacked by who was that? GMon and Jean Lancer. So yeah, I think we fended them off, and we should we discussed about how Yuri doesn't remember what happened in the vaccine moon ritual, but Saber does for the most part. And Ushigozen remember Ushigozen knows about us, that we are from Kaldia and all that. That's still a mystery, and you is just going with the flow with Ushi. So yeah, let's see what today is going to be. Act 3, Killing Spree in the Waxing Moon Cycle. You're right. This does look like the Magecraft work. Okay, I think yep, it's fine. You're right. This does look like Magecraft workshop, but that doesn't explain why the wall to the house next door has been torn down. What's the problem? It's not as though anyone was living there. I wonder, should I fix it? No. What would be the point? This isn't the Edo I know. I knew it. This singularity is recreating the Edo from back then. The last time the waxing moon ritual was held. Singularity? Think of it as another separate Edo that's warped by an anomaly. I see. That would explain why I haven't seen any other people here. That's right. I didn't see Kaya, your sister, anywhere either. Surely you haven't forgotten her too, have you? Of course not. She's my sister. I'd never forget her. But I'm glad she's not here. I wouldn't want her in Edo crawling with monsters and demons. Oh, that I fully agree. But I can't say the same for Gramps. We are definitely going to need him here. Hey Gramps Red, are you here? It is getting to be late in the morning. If you're still sleeping, it is past time to wake up. Keep it down, will ya? You don't have to shout. I can hear you just fine. Good grief. You haven't changed a bit, Saber. Haha, so you still remember me, Gramps. Unlike a certain insensitive code. Hmm? A talking book. Is this book the Gramps you mentioned? And who might this youngster be? Gramps, this is Ved. We have decided to work together. Ved, this is the Crimson Codex. My adoptive father, Miyamoto Musashi, left him to me. He's the one who taught me magecraft. Whoa, a talking grimoire. You don't see that every day. Maybe it's a mystic code that's been given a pseudo personality like Gray's ad. Oh, I see. You're using magecraft to communicate over a great distance. It's a lot like a mystic code Zheng Shenggong used. Yep, the Archer's Master, if I remember correctly. Zheng Shenggong, as in Kyoxiang Ko Jiang Ga. You mean he was involved with this waxing moon ritual too? Given the time frame, he couldn't have been summoned as a heroic spirit. So does that mean he was one of the masters? Yes, that's right. He was a very talented man in many ways. Sounds like you remember this ritual stuff then, Gramps. And you sound as though you are mixed up in some kind of trouble yet again, Yuri. Very well then. Tell me what's going on here. I see. A singularity that's distorting the world, and another waxing moon ritual. All I know for sure is there is something strange about this era. In fact, everything seems strange here. You said you had trouble seeing the other servants' unique auras, yes? Correct. Their scent seems to be everywhere. That was never the case during the last ritual. So that's what's been bothering you. Huh. Servants can often vaguely sense one another's presence, even if not precise location. If that's proving difficult for you, it may be a sign there is something else unique about the singularity. I see. Damn it. What is happening to Edo? There is nobody else here. This whole Edo is fake. But if we don't do something about the singularity thing, that will lead to disaster for the real Edo. Do I have that all right? Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Every minute singularity will affect humanity itself if left alone. And the Edo you know is surely no exception. I see. That's terrible. I have to stop Shosetsu before that happens. How much do you remember about the ritual, Gramps? Everything, of course. Including how valiantly you and Yuri fought to win it, Saver. However, in your case, Yuri, when it comes to knowing all the rituals in irregularities, integrities, whatever, integrities. I think that's right. I don't think so, but anyways, I'm unsure as to whether you should or not. Come on, give it to me straight. And why did you think that? Anyway, just tell us what you know already, Gramps. Not so fast. You may not be the same Miyamoto Yuri I know. Huh? What? You think I am an imposter or something? That's certainly possible, but no, that isn't what I mean. You remember Lady Musashi, don't you, Saver? Did you just say Lady Musashi? My master, a lady. I'm talking about Taiko Dayu's servant, Berserker. She was the real Miyamoto Musashi, but from a world where she was born a woman. Musashi was here. Musashi was here? Yikes, don't scare me like that. What is it? Do you people know her too? Lady Musashi. I see. So a female version of my master really does exist. I can hardly believe it either. Sure, it's hardly surprising that she of all people would end up in all kinds of worlds, but even so. Hmm. We were shown LB5. Okay. Musashi was here. Well, that complicates things. Alright, let's start over from the beginning. The waxing moon ritual was run by the Tsuchimikado clan, a family of Omnyoji. It is a battle to death between seven masters and seven heroic spirits for control of a wish granter called the Waxing Moon. Yeah, we have heard all that. It's basically a holy grail war in everything but name. Although there are no records of Holy Grail war ever taking place in Japan in the Keian period. Maybe it took place as a part of pruning theoretical phenomenon. Which makes me wonder, what if it has anything to do with Miyamoto Musashi and in Shimosa? And Shimosa. Yeah, because from what I remember of the Samurai Remnant story, that Musashi was after Shimosa before LB5. Yeah, it is always before LB5 because of what happens at the end of LB5, and after Shimosa because what was it? I think she mentioned something about FGO's world, something about Shimosa plus the Master of Cardia. So I think that's what happened, but it could be wrong. It's been pretty much as long as the game has been out. So yeah, the waxing moon itself chose the seven. The waxing moon itself chose the seven master and servants who fought in this ritual. In its ritual. Needless to say, the master of saber was Miyamoto Iori there, and I was the saber. Good thing for Iori too. Weak as he is, you don't hold anything back, huh? Yui Shosetsu was the master of rider. She is both a military scholar and a talented mage. There is no one better than her at uh, taking control of spirit fronts. I didn't relinquish the prospect of facing her again. The master of Lancer was a man named Jiemon. I don't know much about him except that he is dangerous and vindictive. And for whatever reason, Yuri, he considers you his arch rival. Be careful, Yuri. Don't listen to his lies. The master of Caster was Tsuchimikado, the same man overseeing the ritual. He should have been he should have been content in his overseer role, but instead he secretly plotted to use the ritual to his own advantage. I see. Sounds like a bookie batting on the house. I can't believe Tsuchimikado is still so fixated on the waxing moon even in death. At least I have put an end to his delusions. He won't lose his way again. The master of archer was Jin Shenggong, a great warrior from far off kingdom. The master of assassin was European mage named Dorothea Coet. First Zheng Qiangong and now her. Could she be the descendant of Frederick Coet? If so, it's amazing they both had such a strong aptitude for magecraft. Talk about ironic. Or maybe it just goes to show that fate works in mysterious ways. And finally, there was Taiko Dayu, one of the three great consorts of Edo. She was the master of Lady Miyamoto Musashi, who was summoned as a berserker. My master is a woman, huh? It's hard to imagine, but I guess I could see it. Exactly, Yuri. Exactly. What are you talking about, Gramps? This Miyamoto Musashi came here from another world we know nothing about. And so, it is possible that you yourself are a Miyamoto Iori from a world other than the ones we know. Huh? Gramps, are you saying? Why have you lost your memories and your command spells? In fact, I can think of another possibility. Maybe you are a Miyamoto Yori from the time before the waxing moon ritual took place. I see. That would explain it. But of course, these are all just possibilities. Still, they do say that events and singularities have at least some effect on the original world. Perhaps if I told you the details of this ritual, we might inevitably invite misfortune. I guess that's why they say ignorance is bliss. Ho ho ho. Didn't you just finish giving me all the details? I had to. After all, even learning all this, you are still going to try to stop the ritual, right? Yeah, you're right about that. I'm grateful for the help, but only if you're sure. Don't worry, I promise I'd help you and I will. Besides, it's just plain wrong to see a disaster happening right in front of you and do nothing. Yes, well, as I said earlier, these are strictly possibilities. I wouldn't worry about them too much. Still, it's better that you don't know how the last ritual ended, especially as regards to your own fate. My own fate. That includes detail like whether you survived or lost, who you let live or killed, who the waxing moon eventually ended up with, things of that sort. So don't you let anything slip earlier, Saber, either. So don't you let anything slip either, Saber. Understood? Still, let me just say this, Yuri. What? Just say it, Gramps. You and Saber fought well. For that, I commend you. Not really sure how to react to getting praised for something I don't remember doing, but thanks, Grumps. Now, that just leaves the question of what to do next. Oh, that's easy. Oh, we have breakfast, right, Yuri? Huh? We need to. We need piping hot bowls of rice and some miso soup too. Of course. You can't fight it on an empty stomach now, can you? So, go on, get cooking. Okay. So, Saber knows the whole everything that happened in the Samurai Remnant game. So, okay. Mogu. Ah, there really is nothing like rice. It's so good, so good. Mogu. And of course, you can't forget the miso soup. It goes perfectly with rice. It's so good, so good. Haha, I see you still enjoy eating as much as ever. Thanks for the meal. It really is good. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Feels weird to be eating food from another world though, even if it is from my own pantry. This isn't like one of those things where you can never return after eating the food of the dead, is it? It's not. I have even eaten demonic beast before. Don't worry, singularities aren't the afterlife. Demonic beast, as in those unearthly creatures. I remember Gramps once told me they are a kind of monster. I guess you are a lot more daring than you look. It's nice seeing Saber eating happily. Delicious. Excuse me, maybe say something now? I think we need to discuss our next course of action. Our top priority is stopping Yui Shosetsu, however. Ryder must stored up a vast amount of telluric energy to be that strong. Telluric? Telluric energy. You mean magical energy drawn from ground? That's just the name we came up with for magical energy drawn from spirit friends. But by now, Shotetsu has probably seized spirit friends of from spirit friends all across Edo and collected an enormous amount of telluric energy. We can't win in a direct confrontation, at least not now. Spirit friends, those must be the places where it is easy to acquire magical energy. So, what do we do, Gramps? We track down our own spirit friends and gather telluric energy for ourselves, of course. Take a look at this. It looks like a map of Edo. Now we just have to do this and ta-da! Are these ley line currents? We are over here near Asakusa, one of this area's larger spirit fronts. We'll use Asakusa as our base to connect other nearby spirit fronts and ley lines. This will give us plenty of telluric energy. It looks like the spirit front closest to Asakusa are Okatachi, Machi, Ueno, and Kanada. And here, Yoshiwara. Yeah, Yoshiwara. That's Takao Daiyu's home base. She's the master of Berserker, Lady Musashi. My master's master, huh? Just because we saw Yui and Chiemon doesn't mean Takao will be here too. That being said, we cannot ignore the possibility that a master could have set up camp nearby. Exactly. Then it's settled. Now we may run into more interference like we did last night. So we should try to keep our outside. We should try to keep any outside comms to a minimum. Wait, you're in charge. Can you handle it? As long as you keep backing me up, I'll be fine, especially with your help. Of course, Senpai, I'll do my best to keep supporting you. Looks like we are all on the same page. Let's get to work then. Remember, this Edo is crawling with monsters and there are no telling when Shosetsu or Chiemon might attack either. So be careful and watch your steps out there. Got that, Yuri? Oh, okay. It's the same as in game CY, okay. Digressions, a single blade blossoming in illusion. Okay. Okay. It really is sad seeing Edo so empty. You said it. Edo is supposed to be full of life. It's not right for it to be so quiet. How do I put this? I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Especially since there aren't any food stands now. Ho ho ho. Exactly. There are so many things that should be here but aren't. This is no fun at all. Cats and dogs are the only solace I have left. Does that mean you went around having fun during the last ritual? Yeah. I mean, no, I followed your lead in terms of how to behave. Instead of staying cooped up in the workshop, we found jobs to work on every day. You are the one who said we need money to buy rice and miso soup. I just went along with you and you traveled around Edo earning it. Sounds like you really love Edo. Yes, I suppose I do. How could I not love seeing ordinary people live out their lives in peace? It may be different time and place now, but that kind of peace will always be precious. It seems downright dazzling to me. If Saber is that sensitive to people are going about their lives in peace, Then they must not be from a very peaceful time. Interesting. You seem you must have grown up in a different time, Saber. Though maybe that also explains why you're so strong. That way you defend you defeated that big ghost was very impressive. Maybe you are the powerful ally Trustmaster's second predicted will find. Would you mind telling us your true name? Of course, we understand it's smart to keep your true name under wraps during a Holy Grail war. And while we may be working together, we are technically outsiders, so I won't insist, but it's Takeru. Huh? My true name is Yamato Takeru, but you can just call me Takeru. Just like that. Are you sure about this? I am. Especially since I am a rogue now, not a participant in the ritual. Now I am a heroic spirit of humanity that's been summoned here to stop it. Hehe. Our goals are the same. So why shouldn't we work together? Thank you. This will be a big help. Yamato Takeru, huh? Talk about a big name. Then that sword must be, yeah. No wonder you are a saber. I see. So you are a real legendary hero. Snub. Man, they're really upset at me for some reason. What in the world did I do during the waxing moon ritual? It's good to have you with us, Takeru. Same to you, Master of Kalia. Yeah, I'm glad you are on our side too, Take. Not you, Yuri. Why? I just don't want you to. Keep calling me Saber, just like you have been. Got it? Okay, got it, Saber. Seriously, Yuri, what the hell did you do? Okay. Yoshiwara. That's a big act. Act 4. The sickness of the sword or the skin of a woman. Interesting title. This town is just as beautiful as I remember. Still, as beautiful as it is. Alright, all that beauty and not a soul inside. This place is really creepy as a ghost town. Is Yurishivara, do you really think Takao Dayu is here? You can tell, yeah. It's Edo's red light district. Indeed, not all is as shiny as it seems around here. For many women, Yoshiwara is a living hell where they are forced to sell their bodies to survive. I think that's why Takao Dayu wanted the waxing moon, to save her fellow prostitutes from their fate. Nonetheless, she was always more willing to listen to reason. And Musashi is still Yuri's master, even if this one is a female version from another world. If those two are occupying Yoshiwara, I doubt they'll simply attack us on sight. If you say so. Knowing my master, if she has decided to go on the attack, she wouldn't think twice about it. That's right. I agree. Now. Even she wouldn't go as far as to... Then again, you may have a point. I don't think Musashi will be here. Yeah. Oh, you sound awfully certain. Why? Do you know something we don't? After all, she's... Yeah. True. We don't know for sure if we'll find either Takao Daio or a lady version of my master in this singularity. Saber, Gramps, is there anything else we should watch out for in Yoshiwara? Good question. The only thing I can think of is a rogue's berserker. Rogue. You mean there is a berserker besides my master here? He's a mountain of a man with monstrous strength, dedicated to protecting Yoshiwara, but he's also imbued with madness enhancement, so it's very difficult to communicate with him. He's certainly one of the last people I'd want to have as an enemy. Well, that didn't take long. Sounds pretty intense. It must be a servant. Ah! Sky. Whoa, that monster just got sent flying over here. Take my love, oppressor. Scray. Hey, oppressor. Who are you? Sparta. Yes, I hear them. I hear the wills of poor souls sobbing under those yokes of oppression. You foul monster have grown fat of the blood and tears of the weak and downtrodden. That makes you oppressors. Now, meet your rapture, end in my embrace. Rapturous end in my embrace. Spartacus. He's definitely a mountain of a man with monstrous strength. I guess this must be the rogue berserker then. No, that's not him. I've never seen him before. You haven't? But it seems to know exactly who he is. But it seems to know who he is. Master of Chaldea. But you seem to know who he is. I think that's how it should have been. But it seems you know who he is. Yeah. Spartacus is really strong. Spartacus is not much of a listener. So, something wrong? You seem troubled. Looks like we have monsters here too. I'm concerned about Berserker, but we need to take care of these things first, Yuri. I know, Saber. Oh, a group of oppressors all flooding together. This is wonderful. Wonderful. I will pile up their corpses and use them to make an oppressor's grave. Combo attack. Okay. Oppressors, I shall embrace you. Okay. He was on our side. Okay. Wahahaha. What is rebellion? An explosion. Did you just. They really just explode? Literally explode. They did. When it comes to sheer ferocity, he's every bit a match for the two berserkers we know. The rain of tears had yet to end. The endless well of resentment overflows. My muscles cry out in anguish as the sight of their hellish operation. This is no precipitation. These are tears of joy. Behold my rebellion, oppressors from beyond. He's looking at us now. You. You are an oppressor too, aren't you? Huh? Grah. Saber. Stay, Spar, stay. How far? Look how far he flew. He can't hear you with. He can't hear you at all. That's a berserker here, alright? Damn. Now, there is more monsters too. Of all time, of the times. Some things about these things feel off. Okay. This bloodlust is on a whole another level. This must be the monster's leader. We definitely can't turn our backs on this thing. Let's take care of these monsters with. Okay. Oh, hey, Rick. Okay, I can't afford to retreat here.
やりもちろんここでまっすぐ見かぶよいハト阻めるものかなんのわかったはいわかった火の型竜巻みなかみ我が手に剣白兵戦行きます会見負けないぞ解放刮目せよ楚は命楚は開闢の雫にし星をなす者決議発揮怒涛行け
Okay, Oni Demon Warrior. Demon Oni Warrior.
絶に起動。我が名にかけてあまねくすべてを救おうぞ。雨の村雲切り解放。オルチ大ハートせやふっや輝け。
Okay. Gah. Yuri. I landed a solid blow. I know I did, and yet that thing's covered itself in magical energy armor. It's no ordinary monster. So strong. It's like fighting a heroic spirit. No, it's not that. I'm just weak. Saber was right. The special technique would make short work of this thing. I've honed my Nintendo Ryu, learned foreign arts from Gramps, and I'm still nowhere close to being the best sword fighter in the world. Yuri, get back. My sword just isn't enough. Reach what? Musashi's skill, Saber's special technique, or interesting way to end that. Ha 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 ha. Love, 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 love. Stop this, berserker. I'm not your enemy. Ha ha ha. Your honeyed words won't work on me, oppressor. My rebellion will never waver in the face of soulless statements. What are you talking about? I can sense your blood-stained hands with my own two eyes. Huh? That sword of yours is meant for slaughtering disobedient dissidents. You walk the path of annihilation. You are an oppressor. And so you leave me no choice but to rebel. Ah ha 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 ha. Fine. If you insist on getting in my way, then. Okay. If you stand in my way. Okay. Yep, 80. Okay. But I. NPC. Okay. You're right, Berserker. I am a conqueror. I've killed people, monsters, God, even my own brother. I'm no more than a sword meant for taking life. Operation. And yet, even so, I want to do a good. I want to do good in this world. Operation. No matter the world, no matter the time. I swear on all the lives I have taken that I will do what must be done. Berserker, I can't understand I can't understand most of what you're saying. But you fight for the weak, who cannot fight for themselves, and that makes you beautiful. That is why I will not kill you. I may be your enemy, but you are not mine. You aren't an oppressor. Takira going, I have no enemies. Okay. Huh. Oh no. That bloodlust, it's coming from Yuri's direction. Oh, I smell the lingering scent of far off oppressor. Huh? What are you talking about? An oppressor who would impose their own will on all, even from a great distance. Rebellion. Rebellion is the only answer. Ha 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 ha. Never mind now. Never mind him now. Please be safe, Yuri. Okay. Hi. Every fiber of my being, I devote myself to the heavens in pursuit of the ultimate path. I am the one who was chosen to inherit Ninten. I am the one who swore to my master that I would perfect Nitin. I am the one who discovered the spiral interwing zero and infinity to the end of Nitin. I am the one who. Begone my exes. Okay, we are fighting ourselves. Where is it? It's fine. I don't think it is going to be that difficult. Okay, demon.
氷のごとしいいねあそうか
Full buster.
お目にかけ危険清くせんよう未熟にてごめんはっせや
Nice.
見渡る天のごとく
Raise Biyomoro. Yuri's bound level to 3. Okay. 10 quests with him on the team. Huh? Oh, way to go, Yuri. You got your swordplay back. No way. Was that what I think it was? Let's just say Yuri's swordplay consists of more than just Ninth and Ichiryu alone. Yuri, looks like you are okay, Saber. Yuri, that technique. Does this mean you have regained your memories? No, I still don't remember anything about the waxing moon ritual. The technique, well, I can't do it in a peaceful frame of mind, so I changed who I am. That's all there is to it. A warrior's mindset. Thinking of yourself as always being on the battlefield doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm glad it works for you. I see. This, it's over yet. Not oppressors. Does this mean you're reconciled? Good question. Maybe. I'm really not sure. Never mind that now. Berserker is right. We are still not out of the woods. That monster. It's using the Tilruk energy for itself. I see. That explains why it is as strong as a servant. Does that mean Yushotsu has been here? I'm not sure. Something about this seems fishy to me. Damn, it even brought in reinforcements. It doesn't matter how many of them are there. There are. I'll cut them all down just the same. Oh, I can feel the rebellion surging through your body. Now is the time to experience the bliss of cracking oppressor's skull. Let's go! Yep, Spartacus is always fun. Okay, I can't. Where is it? Pretenda. Panda. Okay.
宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Okay, last arrow for the day. Did that do it, Grams? It did. Now the ley lines in Ushiwara are under our control. This should make it at least a little easier to fight. That's great, but what about you, Spartacus? Are you good with this? Yeah, I sense strong magical energy flowing now. But are you okay with this, Spartacus? Do not worry about me. I am always happy to meet anyone willing to join the force, fight against oppressor. What's more? What? What is it, Berserker? Facing the oppression of your past is a beautiful act of rebellion in itself. It seems you are all great rebels in your own way. I feel so fortunate and rebellious to have met you. I see. I guess that's good to hear. I think that's his way of saying he'll help us. Really? If that's true, it would be a big help. Ha 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 ha. Love. Okay. We never did find Takao or Musashi here. I guess this was all for nothing. It wasn't. Confirming that there are no other masters in Yoshiwara was worth the trip. And don't forget that. And don't forget, we have secured the Yoshiwara Spirit Front for ourselves. That's a major achievement. The more Spirit Fronts we secure, the more magical energy we can feed to our servants. Once we have enough Spirit Fronts, you should even be able to hold your own against Rider. Then we'll keep connecting to more Spirit Fronts as we look for other masters. Not to mention, I have a breakthrough of my own here. Ah, yes, you mean that technique. Yeah, with that sword, no monster will ever force me to give ground again. So I should be at least a little help from now on. Wait, thanks, but you have already been really helpful. Now that I think about it, that sword was meant for achieving an impossible wish. That'd have to be, or skills as spiteful as mine would never have taken me to those heights. I see. I guess this means I had the passion I need to pull off a technique like that after all. Yuri, if you were able to use that sword, then it must mean you. Man, the moon sure is bright again tonight. Okay. Spirit front conflict. Tori Toriko Toriko's shrine. Okay, Berserker. I'll be using same team as always. Sure. I'll level up the Mamokat since I'll probably not use a river. Hmm.
やだね。やだね。
我が手の剣
今のうちに準備白兵戦。
と
もちろん。
Okay, easy battle.
絶に起動。我が前に立ちはだかるすべて地に伏せよ。渾身発揮怒涛。
鐘の音が聞こえる。
Okay. Mission 4 and unlocked tomorrow. Okay, so I think
俺
that
が
will
何者か知りたいだと、
Oh.
知らぬのも無理はない。江戸に突如現れた新進気鋭のちりめん問屋、飛ぶ鳥も落とす勢いのバビロニアの主人とは俺のことよ。親しみ
Gilgamesh.
ふむ、次が来たか。どれどれ。お
Okay.
お、良いものだな。ふむ、次が来たか。どれどれ。おお、良いものだな。おお、良いものだな。ふむ、 次が来たか。どれ
Okay.
どれ。ふむふむ、よかったな。
やあ、いらっしゃいだね。
なんだ。霊気再臨。なるほど、そういうものか。
I think this is probably the best time to 120 Yuri because
あ
New Year's double suck rate is also a plus half experience. So yeah, this is probably the best time to 120 him.
見た目は変わらんが、何か身の内が変質しているのがわかる。
He is definitely not the talkative kind of guy.
こそばゆいな、これは。
Okay,
そろそろ
so
クエストに
yeah,
戻る。
I'll be ending it here and we'll be continuing with more of this event tomorrow when the next node unlocks. So yeah, see you guys then. Thank you all for tuning in and that will be it from me. that will be it from me today. Thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.